Alright, I think I got it all sent out. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is ShyGuy Rocks 1998, but you can all just call me Matt. Welcome back to some more Lobotomy Corporation. Let me turn that desktop audio down a little bit. I had to fuck around a little bit with some stuff. I was trying out a new headset with Streamlabs. It didn't work well. It was worth a shot. Anyway, let's get right into it. Last episode, I believe we actually handled Gibora's, whatever the word I'm thinking of is.
Her, corrupted form.
Her boss fight.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember what the actual term is. Like, fucking... synchronization or something? Suppression, there we go.
God damn, it's been a while.
Not really. It's only been like a couple days.
We're just tired.
Anyways. Current mission. Complete the day with 8 or more Aleph ego in possession. Well, I think I have that. I think I have that. Oh yeah, is there anyone with the WoW thing that would like a different thing? I would say Gold Rush, but like... Here's the thing. Usually I would say go with a Gold Rush, but the armor is WoW. The armor's WoW, but the weapon is Aleph. Yeah, so that's weird. Yeah, Laverne, you can have, the Adoration. Is there something I'm missing? Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get a thing from this. I'm pretty sure Adoration had a synchronization with Ego. Give me a minute, I'm checking the mod now. No, I was wrong, it doesn't. Just me being a dipshit.
Deal.
The Alephs that have synchronization are Blue Star, Mountain of Smiling Bodies, Silent Orchestra, Nothing There, White Knight, and Apocalypse Bird. So yeah, no, that's just me being a dip. Let's see, do any of them deal red damage? Aside from Mimicry. Predation, but that's a different thing. Randall, Gladius of the Red Gaze, the Mimicry Prototype, don't worry about that. We're not dealing with that today, no thanks.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, I'm in no mood to deal with it right now. Anyway, yeah, no, nothing really to deal with in terms of red damage, so I guess Iori's gonna pick up Justicia. Who wants Sound of a Star? You know what, let's give it to Justin. Justin's had enough with playing around with Gold Rush. Anyone else? Like, I don't see anything else that would be very useful. I can't use Censored. I can't... Like, I can use the weapon, but I can't use the armor. It's weird, you know what I mean? It's because the armor literally is like, oh yeah, the wearer continuously deals white damage to other employees in the fucking room.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh,
Not what I want.
why do you do this to me? And if you have the full set, like, you deal more white damage.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why?
Fuck you, that's why.
Fuck you too, then.
No.
So, okay, I'm gonna mention this right now. The reason I'm not using the Mimicry prototype or, in the armor section, Kali's coat is because there is an extra boss fight you can do as part of the Colored Fixers mod, where you fight Kali instead of just Gibora. There's a bit of a problem for that. The problem mainly is that, it's a lot harder, and I'm not dealing with that today. Let's just begin management and continue on. Yeah, end the day with 8+ Aleph Ego in possession. And how many do we have? 54! Alright, let's get to work. Parker, Dakota, and then Azrael, Matt. Actually, no, not Matt, because that deals black damage, so Finn, you do it. V, and then Matt. Don't touch the button. You. And then you. And you. Just work on what you guys can. Work on what you can. Oh yeah, hold on, give me a minute. A 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah, no need for anyone else to do anything, because, like... Wait for it. Not everyone is finished, but everyone who can't get a Clyfoth meltdown is finished, so Iori, go work with the skull for a bit. Beautiful, Snow Queen. Awesome. Actually, that is awesome, because it means I don't gotta worry about shit. You're awesome. Alright. Next up, a Green Dawn. Okay. You're not gonna make me press the button. Like, it's not gonna work. And now that we're in another Clyfoth thing, we just 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Punishing Bird is broken out. I don't give a fuck. Test. Beautiful. Chatbot's working, and I love it. Alright, wait for Punishing Bird to get back in its fucking cage before we do anything. What's our ordeals real quick? All greens! What are you watching over there? Oh. Yep, now he's making his way back to his, cell, so no need to worry about that anymore. Gentlemen, lock and load. Beautiful. We're now halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. Do, 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 do. Right into the noon. We will understand life and the soul with our own hands. Good lord. Oh, oh no, I went way too quick on that. Yeah, because now all the wows and shit, they're fucking... They got that, the negative modifier on their thing. It's fine, just gotta be careful. We're almost at the end anyways. Get him. Alright, now we just wait for training to deal with their abnormalities, and we'll be good. Good to go. there we go. Day 39, complete. Alright, day 40. What are we getting? All-around helper, Dreaming Current, or Rudolta of the Sleigh. Re-extract. Really? Really?
Oh no.
Fine. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories through a hologram? Simply too good for me to watch alone. Oh god. Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous. There was the sun and the moon, and also the clouds and winds that floated around them. It was a world of light, so to speak. But you couldn't stay there. You were robbed of innumerable things. You lived with a broken heart, clinging to the void where pieces of your heart used to be. No one could understand your pain, or embrace you. Eternal loss dominated you. I was one of the thieves who robbed you of countless things. While I was at the top of the world, I watched you and looked down on your struggle. Not just you. I've seen many others that struggled. Those attempts were no less futile than an insect writhing. All I had to do was simply stomp on them a couple times. But among them, there were some who would grit their teeth and climb up, dragging their broken bodies. It seemed that this was going to be another fun little trip, so I would drink a cup of tea before leaving with light steps. But as you can see, an unexpected encounter with the red mist got the best of me. And then you inflicted as much suffering upon me as I to you, did you not? You were familiar with how to break the mind without utilizing torture or violence. After everything was done, you gathered up every little bit of what was left of my humanity. And you threw them into this pit until even my spirits soured and rotted. Maybe you told yourself that I deserved worse than that. Therefore, you're an upholder of justice who has defeated the evil, no? Then I must ask, why is that grand and righteous upholder standing here making himself out as a prisoner like I? And what happened with that coward? The one who with fear averted his gaze from my dying one? Why is he down here, suffering the same punishment as I? See, there cannot be a sight more satisfying than this for me. Is this all that idealism of hers came to be? You've dragged down your heroine with your own hands. Do you truly believe that your duty completes itself just for shedding tears at the funeral of the innocent? While you never even let their bodies rest in peace? Ironically, you found a hope in all this misery. The raw material of the bucket. And the path to the river of all. Out of her you made the bucket, and you started to send it down into the wells of the people. The bucket rises from the well of a person, filled with the water that can only be drawn by that person. An ancient fount that has been flowing at the bottom, even before the birth of the world. Now it simply is drawn, regardless of the consent of the person. When the bucket that holds the faded ideal of hers comes in contact with the ego of another person, a certain change occurs. Maybe it's difficult to understand only by listening. How about this? I could show you one of her miracles. It's taxing, but for you, I'll gladly do it. The people selected long ago are awaiting their turns. I bring them here according to the register. let me introduce one to you. This one is nameless. He has nothing left, for he has abandoned all that he is a long time ago. For him, things like the remnants of the past or the pain of the present don't matter. He only stares into the future. Did you dream well? Yes, you'll finally dream for as long as you want, one that you will never wake up from. The employees will inject him with Cogito soon. What river flows in you? What world lies in you? There are as many worlds as there are people. Discovering them is rather fun. No one must see this. That is why they adjust the level of Cogito according to my orders, keeping their eyes and ears covered. Nobody should make direct eye contact with the Drawn. But I can never dare to look away from him, or to close my eyes, no matter how unbearable it may be. In the eyes of the Drawn, there are the abysses that only I can endure, and there are the things that shouldn't exist in this world. This is the punishment that you've obligated me to endure. A normal person would have gone mad thousands of times over if they had to put up with this. Thanks to you, I cannot even be graced with insanity, or lose my mind. All I can do is capture all of it in my eyes. Now, we wait. Will it rise anew, or is it destined to be stuck in this pillar, and spend eternity with me, down in this place? We just need a little more time to find out. Now, do you finally realize what all these pillars contain? Well, consider yourself lucky today. At times, when the level of Cogito is adjusted inadequately, some things that shouldn't exist come up as fragments. How funny that I say this, but they're like an adverse reaction that has its price for doing something unspeakable to a human being. The bucket can rise with some impurities mixed in with what we usually draw, such as the abyss within humanity, the subconscious, and all kinds of possibilities. From the past, from the present, even from the future, all kinds of beings that have existed and will exist in this world. Given that they're outside our dominion, there's nothing we could do to govern them. They float around aimlessly, resonating with the abnormalities and manifesting themselves in front of us when the moment comes. They are what you call the ordeals. Thankfully, they react to the Qliphot's deterrence, so we can put them to sleep like the abnormalities. But that's all we're able to do. Yes, as you have learned, extracting abnormalities is my job. But creating them is Carmen's, whom you buried a long time ago. She is the mother of all abnormalities that have existed in this facility, and of all that will emerge in the future. Tell me, how do you feel now you know that those abnormalities you faced above were part of these pillars? It's an agonizing sight to confront, but it doesn't matter to you. Not at all. Or am I wrong? After all, erasing your memories and running away from them as if nothing had happened is your age-old specialty. Complete the day with every abnormality currently within the facility at the maximum observation. I believe I'm already at that point. I believe, at least. Depends on if the button counts. If it does, then I might be fucked. Well, let's see. Max observation. Max observation. Max. Yep. Shut up, Facebook. Max. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yes. Okay. Well, that's not good. I accidentally clicked the button. Let's hope that goes away soon. Fuck! I gotta use the backwards clock a few more times. Fuck! I gotta use the tree sap a couple more times! Son of a bitch! Alright. I'm grabbing a few D-class. Their job is solely to use the backwards clock and the tree sap, so that we get them to max, and we complete the day with all of them at max. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. How many times has this been used? 8. It needs to be used 13 times. Meanwhile, this has been used 5. It needs to be used 9 times. So 4 more times with the backwards clock. And it's at 8. Needs to get to 13. 5 more times with the tree sap. The usual 3 killings of clerks. And let's get to work. Ah, we have a death. It's okay, as I expected it. And there we go. Tree sap, max. Backwards clock, max. This better count. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. Go away, D-Class. No. You did what I needed. Now go away. Really? Their deaths by my bullets are that big a deal you have to activate the fucking trumpet? Yes, yes, punishing birds escaped. I don't care. Yeah, get back in your fucking self. Stupid fucking button. Alright, bring on the Violet Dawn. Let's get this over with. Move in! Move in to suppress the Violet Dawn! They complied with nothing in their bid to understand. They simply did so. Alright, back to work. Oh yeah, hold on, forgot. There they are. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alright guys, go! Oh god, the realization. Just breathe, Matt. Just breathe, Matt. You know what you're dealing with, so just deal with it. Okay, good. There's only one in the middle layer. The others can all be handled fine. Just go make sure that safety doesn't cause anyone to break out. Punishing birds out. Just wait it out, man. Yeah, the clerks fucking handled that one. Alright, everyone, back to your places. Pretty sure I don't need to do the bullets this time around, because holy fucking shit. Oh, that got so close. Oh, that got close. We got uncomfortably close to the birds breaking out. And I'm sure I could have handled it, but still. You know? Come on, get us to 1300. Come on. What did I just get pinged about? Oh, Proxima sent me something. Probably just because he sent it while I was streaming.
I did tell him that it was like you were streaming, so you could see it fully. Like, I still apologize in advance, and I'm like, what the heck did he...
Ow. And clear. Ranking B, because 4 people died. But they were D-class, so I don't give a fuck.
Huh?
In order to get the mission done, I had to have some, I basically hired a few people and just didn't give them armor and shit, and just threw them at the giant tree sap.
Oh, no.
Which has a chance of making them explode.
Gotcha.
And then once everything was maxed observation, I just killed them.
Fair enough.
They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. Production of a permanent food supply, the manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, the technology to preserve the present by similar to the food chain. Wait, let me look. Etc. She's saying etc. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear or were eaten by the larger companies. At some point, they were called the wings of the world, and soon a head rose to control those wings. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are the disgrace of the world and its people. The Lobotomy Corporation's rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. Trying to say something there, Lobcore? In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly and unbeknownst to us, from the depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive, into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind, but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void, and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potential into all mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many coworkers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at some point, seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding on to the husks of their dead bodies. You told me to sacrifice all your body without hesitation. Would you have made the same choice if you knew that we would end up like this? I always ask myself that. This is no man's land, the place of silence. Most employees that visit and stay here lose their mind and embrace oblivion. It has been a long while since I had a proper conversation with someone. Maybe you were confused with the idea that I'm the only resident here. But there is in fact a companion of mine that passes the eternity with me. Let me introduce her to you. You created the bucket by reconstructing, dividing, and proliferating Carmen's body. And you managed to extract Cogito, the so-called fluid of life and death. At first, only a small dose could be extracted, but enigmatically, that fluid started to gush out infinitely, and now has formed a pool. Can you see her? She's watching us from underneath the spring. When everything becomes too burdening, I quietly stare into the bottom. I feel as if she and I were the only two in the world when I do so. Sometimes it feels like she's talking to me, even though all that's left of her is just an amalgamation of flesh, brain, neurons, and unknown tentacles drifting beneath the spring. Someone injected herself with Cogito with following her own principles. Someone else went mad for witnessing what happened. Another gave up his own body and fell into a state of limbo, unable to live or die. And the one that couldn't persevere herself through all this ended up confessing everything to the head. This is the collaboration of despair that you and her created. You still aren't qualified to look toward the bottom of the spring. To do so, you must look directly towards the path you travel. Do you seek redemption? Or do you seek to redeem me along with all the others that are trapped here? Whatever it is, maybe you think that saving this facility from sin as you have planned will fix everything for you. Just think for a moment. Even you, who hasn't left this facility for such a long time, you should be aware that people are hopelessly being killed by abnormalities in other branches, even as we speak. And it's not just them. All the wings have their own painful stories, repeating perpetually. In the nests, in the back streets, in the ruins, in the outskirts, a pain much greater than what you have seen here prevails in the world. I've observed everything conscientiously, for I didn't obsess myself with an unreachable ideal to lock myself up in a cramped room like you. The world you looked up at and the one I looked down upon are that much different. You captured me alive and tortured me to your heart's content, but still, we're sunken in despair. And someone will replace me as one of the arbiters of the head, swinging their claws at people like you. Even if you were to break the cycle somehow, it would be a perfectly, completely useless affair. Broken wings will outstretch anew. The brief resistance will be forgotten soon. People will continue living, not for a purpose nor a dream, but rather simply because they cannot die. You may think that you have brought me down, yet as you can see, I'm still at the peak, looking down upon you lot while you writhe like insects. I eagerly wait for the moment you fall into despair, after realizing that this cycle of pain will never end. I want to see you kneel before the might of destiny, resigning yourself to fate. Go on, slowly. Despair and succumb to your fate. Try to resist to the very end, and ultimately break yourself. As the last bits of your resistance melt away, we shall be the subterranean water that quietly flows underneath the earth. She was mortally wounded by Kali, but she was our only way out. It was a miracle that we captured her alive. We were too far down the road filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. Probe her head. How to avoid the head's pursuit, the means to join the ranks of the wings, and the way for us, the few, to survive. It was impossible to figure those out on our own. She was hardly breathing, but her encephalon was still active. That was all we needed. We probed through her head like we did to Carmen. We searched for the way out. After that, we arduously gather up every single bit of those deformed pieces. The sentinel who guards the gates of hell must always be in despair. Such despair they cannot even fall into the depths of hell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. It's time for one more boss fight. Let's talk for a minute here. Yes, 487 lob points. I don't let people die! Must be past day 42. Okay, then. Yeah, everyone I have here, they have survived since the day I hired them.
Yeah.
Because I'm that much of a determinator. Whatever the fuck the term is. Anyway, let's talk. Bina. Bina's core suppression is specifically available after day 41. All the middle layer has to be defeated first before triggering its event. What is Bina's meltdown? Well, Bina's meltdown is somewhat the same as Gabora's. It is a suppressible abnormality known as an arbiter. And the best way to deal with it is quite literally just summon the rabbits on her. Do not care about sending your agents in. Let the rabbits deal with it, because otherwise... Like, the main problem with Bina is that she does stuff to the abnormalities. She causes specific types of Clyfoth meltdowns. Like, specific Clyfoth meltdowns. Hit it with slow bullets, get the rabbits in on their shit. Do not let her leave the fucking thing, because that's the only way we're gonna survive. Now then, time to get some more people. Eugene, Kayla, and Nox. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Come on, get in there. Fuck in there. Alright, now to get the ego gear on them. Yeah, one of them's gonna have Smile. I'm thinking Eugene. Perfect. Next up, I don't have any more left gear, unfortunately. Michaela, you're gonna get In the Name of Love and Hate, because I feel like it. Nox, Nox. You know what? We can give you Gold Rush, why not? Yeah, you can get Gold Rush. Alright, beat one day and then boss fight. Wishing you a good stream. Might join back. Good luck. Thanks, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you a bit later. And then it's just... boss fight. Oh, God. I'm terrified. The usual. Alright. Oh shit! I nearly fucked that up so hard. Like, holy shit. That would have been disastrous if I did what I just did. Okay. Just breathe easy, Matt. Breathe easy. You don't gotta worry. Alright, get to work, folks! And we have a meltdown! It is on the Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Also, I may have fucked up again. Because I did it again. I forced the stuff through way too quick. I'm an idiot. But it's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Punishing Bird is broken out. Kill the clerks. We can force the Dawn through. We've got enough Teth and Hez and shit. Oh, funeral's out? Everett, what are you doing? Go deal with him! What the fuck was that about? Just, like, oh yeah, dude, the dude I just worked on is breaking out. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go back to the center. What the fuck, bruh?
I need that recovery juice. Oh no, when I saw it there.
Moving on. Alright guys, Violet Dawn, get it going. Okay, I moved the stream over to my PC. Well, nice to see you again. Just so we're clear, I'm not new to any Lobotomy Corporation stuff, I've just never beaten the game. And it's strictly because of Vina and Hakma. I can tell. Yeah, I've just never beaten Vina and Hakma. It's them specifically that have always tripped me up. What mods do you have, if any? I have quite a bit. Most of them are cosmetic, some aren't. Can I open up a new instance of the mod manager from here? Yes, I can. Alright. Let me see what I got here. Final observation... Give me a minute. Shut up while I talk. There we go. Final Observation mod. It's a mod that brings back content that existed in the Legacy version, the Final Observation. Permanent Agents. Resetting to day 1 carries over all agents from a previous playthrough. Recustomization agents. You're able to recustomize the appearance of existing agents. Gift script fix. Sane Central. Sane Central modifies Central Command's paths so agent movement makes sense. Chesed Research Fix, a Weapon Info mod, Today's Ordeal mod, Changing the Font, Gift Fix, Hiring Rework, Special Ego Fix. You can always pause. Some may call that cheating, I don't care. The Yentis Detailed Info mod, Meltdown and Hostiles Counter, Progressive Neutral Music, HP Awareness, Midnight Ego. Gain unique ego sets for defeating each Midnight Ordeal. Which is lovely. Snow Queen's Sword, the Colored Fixer mod. Colored Fixer mod adds weapons and armor of colored fixers, like the Purple Tear, the Black Silence, the Red Mist, the Blue Reverberation, stuff like that. Tool Abnormality Timer. That puts a timer for stuff you use for, like, a while. Like, if you have someone in the shelter, it'll show a timer for how long they've been in there so you don't fuck everything up. Synchronization with Ego adds 85 Ego gifts that are obtained by wearing a full equipment set. And the Lost Ego, which adds in Ego gifts for abnormalities like Singing Machine, 1.76 megahertz, Censored, abnormalities that have, like, an ego weapon but not a suit, or a suit but not a weapon, stuff like that. Now that that's handled... Oh, right, we're in a new, Meltdown. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Off with their heads. Alright, let's try not to overdo it this time. I don't hate Censored that much. Honestly, the one I hate is this bitch right here. I cannot stand the King of Greed. Oh, not Matt. Send Finn. Finn's the one who resists black damage. But yeah, the main idea right now is to... The main idea right now is deal with Bina, and then we do a day one reset where we focus on getting some abnormalities that we haven't dealt with before. And also trying to make things a bit easier on myself. So, like, the idea for after this, we're gonna get the birds. Your stream is buffering, or it's my connection. It might be connection. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's probably connection.
I don't want to be and assume.
But yeah, let me actually, I'll type this out. There we go. That way buffering doesn't affect that. Alright, beautiful. Deal with the meltdowns. I got pinged earlier. What's going on? Oh, it's the WWE 2K server. A hotfix was sent to deal with instability. I'm gonna work on my own facility, maybe get Gabora suppression done. When all else fails, shelter from the 27th of March is a good cheese strat. Just letting you know that now. That's what I had to do. Not able to do it for Bina, but I was able to do it for Gabora. Alright, now to just... Remember, don't touch the button. Don't touch the button. I almost touched the button. Not from my own fault, but because the game decided to put a thing, like, right over the fucker's, containment. It wasn't my fault. I'm just glad it actually didn't count as a fucking button press, honestly. And yeah, the final observation thing. You see this button here that says observation activated? Don't press it. At least not for the button. That counts. Yeah, they made that count and I don't like it. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Okay. I saw a normal result on fucking Big and Will Be Bad Wolf, and I was like, oh no, did someone just get fucking devoured? No, they didn't. D-Class, and then... Isabel. Yeah, I originally made someone as a D-Class to, like... I think it was because I was dealing with Singing Machine at the time, and then they just rocked. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Of course. How dare I forget about saying that?
I forgot it too. That's why. Oh yeah, I forgot.
How dare we forget that?
How dare we? How could we do this?
Jesus Christ. Well, we're almost done with today, thankfully, so... My connection made me leave. Oh.
Oh no.
That is very sad. Oh shit, I put Finn to work with Blue Star. Oh no. I think he's fine? He's doing fine. He's fine. Thank God. But I was so worried. My Judgment Bird agent doesn't have the gift yet, but my Silent Orchestra has Blue Star gift. Is that good? Is Blue Star's gift good? Movement speed plus 10. Oh right! They took my fucking eyes! Kinda. I like that answer. It's just rare. Aren't they all rare? And yeah, fucking Judgment Bird's gift is the same fucking thing. They took my fucking eyes! Ashen One. Kill me. Oh god. Okay. Not with Bina's upgrade. Alright. Forgot about that. Alright, day complete. And now, time for hell. Oh boy, I can't wait. Yes, it has. What do I think abnormalities are? I don't fucking know! Hello, Big Bird. Yeah, I'ma just not bother with that part of the story. I've been spending too much time reading. We need to go into a boss fight. Oh god, this is gonna suck. That just echoed.
What?
It's like, when I was going like, oh man, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
It echoed.
Oh no.
Like around the room.
Oh lord. We really need to put in
Soundproofing.
Yeah.
An Arbiter Awakens. Motherfucker. Okay. Do not go to the Black Forest alone at 3 a.m. Not clickbait. Gone wrong. Oh god, I'm terrified. I'm really hoping... Let me... think... Oh. V, you have mail.
Okay. No.
Let me look this up. I saw someone, Let me just... Okay. I see, okay. Alright. Just me reading through, just me reading through, how to deal with this bullshit. Alright, time to greet you in the appropriate manner. Rabbits? Yeah, we have an issue. Get her. Alright, well... I'm good, right? Alright. Cool. Get that bitch! Time for phase 2! Son of a bitch!
Oh no.
Fuck! 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 Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's gonna be fine. Fuck, fuck, fuck!
Go. Sayonara. Did you die?
Apocalypse bird.
Oh. So you reset.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. Calm. Breathe easy, Matt. Get our people into the hallways. Now. Alright. Any clerks that are standing on or near these black spots, murder them. Because otherwise, they're gonna die, and fucking Big Bird and the Mountain of Smiling Bodies are gonna fucking throw a fit. Okay, upper layer appears to be safe. Good. Alright. Rabbits, get them. I need to see what the fuck these meltdowns are. Let's see. Gold. 60-second timer. Upon removing them, a golden... Okay. So literally just deal with the meltdowns. Yeah, with how fucking big Central is, I'm not risking anything with that. Fuck that shit. Here comes phase 2!
You got this.
Oh. Oh, fuck off.
Yep, it was YouTube. Back now.
Okay, thank God. I was aiming at the clerk! Scheisse. Alright, breathe. I don't know what I hit, but apparently it wasn't a fucking clerk. Just breathe. It's fine at the moment. Just keep breathing. Can't use slow bullets, so... Whatever happens in phase 3, happens. Bullshit, I can't! Fuck you! Fuck you, Bina! Like... You cannot stop the grand current with those hands of yours. Thanks to a mod, I can! Go fuck yourself! I'm not seeing any meltdowns, so... Just... What's going on? I was gonna say, why isn't she taking any damage? I want you to finish me with your own power. Oh shit, I did a fuck up. Dexter! Dexter, we've got a murderous employee! Oh, it's the first time we've seen one in a while. Yes! Get her! Get her! Oh, you're shitting me. Well. Rabbits are almost all taken out. Nothing much I can do about that. You know what that means? Alright, guys! Disciplinary! Go! Fuck you, I can't. Go, go, go! You, Bina! Fuck you! Woo! Oh shit, we got a new person in the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And with no deaths, too!
Yay.
Fuck yeah, man! Fuck yeah! Son of a bitch! This doesn't even matter, because I'm gonna day one reset anyways!
Oh no.
This choice don't matter!
Oh.
Fuck it, nothing there, I guess? Ah. Yet another place becomes a desolate wasteland in the end.
Oh, uh-oh. I had been hit by a lag spike, apparently.
LOL!
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Please, spare me. I did everything you told me to. Don't you get any impression when the place you belong to has been reduced to ashes and dust? Since childhood, scenery such as a myriad of stars illuminating the sky, or the sun's radiant light beating down upon the earth couldn't impress me one bit. This, however, gives me a thrill that makes me thirst for more. But it's still not enough. My thirst has not been quenched just yet. Why are you trembling so much? Where'd the guts to betray your very own nest go? Please, let me go now. You got everything you wanted! The plan wasn't perfect by any means, but it wasn't all that bad either. Thanks to those that place their trust in you, we get to have this magnificent view. Trust is one of my favorite weapons, you see. Leaves a great wound, no? The sweepers will arrive soon. Wherever there is trash, they'll always be on time to gather it up. It's a symbiotic relationship, so to speak. We're too busy to take care of all the dregs. No! Please! Ah yes, that face. Anything but the sweepers! Please! That vivid expression on your face is the testament to life. Oh, I know exactly what this... Oh my god! Dude, we've seen that scenery before!
Yeah? Olympus Company.
That's literally... I didn't... Bruh!
Not realize it until now.
My two best companions, silence and the metallic scent of black tea. Wouldn't you agree? Now, the next stop is that place. It's rather displeasing that I have to depend on the information from some orange-haired girl. But the weak and the vulnerable tend to yield greatly valuable information. What kind of faces will show me what it means to be alive next? The only things that could excite me were the dying and the crumbling. Only the sound of their last breath, and the expressions they made while they cling to their fading life could satisfy me. I recognized a long time ago that you and I were no different. We are the mutants this epoch has created. No, let's say that we are the new generation of humanity, fit better than anyone else to live through this age. That is why you could have planned all this. However, no matter what you achieve here, the world will not change at all. The wings on the rise, the organizations from the backstreets, the creatures in the outskirts, the abyss within the ruins, arbiters like me, the claws, and the eye. You'll never have a chance against them alone. But simply idling here won't change the world either. There are no more places to run to, hide in, or rest, then I will witness everything you have to do with my own eyes. I shall not close my eyes just because my eyelids are heavy, nor shall I turn away just because the sight is painful. Simply proceed like you always have, then you may just triumph. The eye facing the fear, breaking the cycle. Skip! Are we managing to get closer to our goal? On the contrary to what people say, it appears that aging does not necessarily bring greater wisdom. Just look at this old man, going through what feels like an endless cycle of intermittent greed, the obsession over things that have passed, pointless regret, now trapped in a routine of staring at the iron hands of time without reason.
You think he's Kurokuma with that outfit?
Kurakumo?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
You don't think so?
Because that's B. That's the guy who was with A the entire time.
Yeah. He could have been from a Kurokuma clan. Or joining.
No, I think it's just symbolic.
Okay.
Because of you see all the smoke coming out of the pipes in the background?
Yeah. Smoke more and shit.
By the way, I have always wanted to ask you something. I noticed you wear a sad expression on your face each time one of your employees died. Just as I have become an old man, no human being is freed from the cycle of life and death. As our research was to cure the disease, not to live forever. How about an example? Do you remember that one employee? The one who was nice and upfront with you? He passed away recently. When he received the letter that he was accepted into Lobotomy Corporation, he never would have expected to meet such a futile demise. Why the fuck are you so cynical? If I wanted, I could have brought him back to you. But I did not. It is in the order of this place that an empty spot shall always soon be filled. Did you finally discover the secret of this place? Lives are trivial here. The tenuous hold on life can be severed so easily, and yet may come back as if nothing happened. We reached a point in which we don't even need to mourn their deaths. An employee who died just yesterday may come back from my simple call. Yet another employee may never open their eyes again from a single wave of my hand. That is what death means here, A. It is neither honorable nor noble, nor is it miserable or cruel like we may think it to be. So please, don't punish yourself too much. I do not wish to see you suffer from such a personal and insignificant thing. For the future will bring you much more pain to bear. Trust me, I'm aware. Like, God. But I think it's time we do the time warp again. Shall we? Once the game loads.
Spaghetti code.
Bina synchronization completed. Ego will no longer be lost or destroyed when the wielder dies, and the department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by meltdowns. That's good. But let's head back to day one, shall we? One more go around. Pretty simple, just go through the motions. Ow. Day one complete. immediately. It's like they know.
Yeah.
Like, just immediately they put Punishing Bird in the fucking thing. They just know.
Yep.
I can't wait for after this stream, though. We're gonna be playing Borderlands. You and me.
Maybe.
Maybe. I said it last night, and you were like, yeah.
Like, I'd be open to it. I don't know what mood I'd be in today. No? Tisms are harsh.
Well, we still got like 15 minutes left until the stream ends, so like... I guess you could say you got time to think about it. Wah. Alright, day 2 complete. What's next? What's in day 3? Scorched Girl, Fairy Festival, 1.76. Let's see what else we can get. Pode, Old Lady, Scorched Girl. I guess Scorched Girl if I have to make a decision on that.
And so
Trying to hit the fucking speed up, but I accidentally clicked out of the game. Oh wait, I'm just realizing. Oh god, how are things gonna go later? So I just remembered the fucking, like, day 45, 46, etc. Oh no. Oh god. I was originally terrified of Bina, but now I'm terrified of what comes after Bina.
Oh,
God help us all. Oh god, day 49 in general is gonna be a fucking pain.
yeah.
Because you gotta deal with both Hakma and Bina at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh god. Terrifying. Like, legitimately terrifying. Another day complete. Day 5. So, how are we doing today, folks? I hope everyone's doing fine. I'm doing pretty fine. Woke up like a couple hours ago. Not really much else to say other than that.
Had a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah. That gets annoying when you know nothing's gonna undergo a meltdown. No, I don't want any of those. Okay, fuck you then, game. Goddamn. And with that, information is now open. Uh-oh. Normal result. Okay, thank God. Okay, complete. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Crumbling armor, Porcubus, Forsaken Murderer. What else you got? Bloodbath, Forsaken Murderer, 1.76. I guess 1.76. How far do you think we're gonna get before we hit the 2-hour mark? You know what? Sure, why not? Finally get to see, what it looks like when we use, Lady Face in the Wall's ego. See, Screaming Wedge. Oh, it's terrifying!
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Just... Nope.
I fucking love that I managed to somehow have the need to sneeze right when you were like, oh, that's terrifying.
Put the diffraction shit back on, please. Alright. Don't do attachment work. Got it. So I essentially have to do instinct. Let's try to avoid any Clerk's Right abnormalities, aside from Big Bird, obviously. Next. Day 9. Let's see. Shelter, notes, we can change anything. The mirror. Ugh. Go, go, go! Fill up that meter! Fill it up! Lovely amount. Mission complete. Ah, right. Day 10. Fucking cognition filter bullshit. Well, we got as far as day 10. We've hit our time. So, with that said, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this and you want to see more, leave a like, share this with your friends on your social medias, leave your feedback, and any tips and advice you have in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss another one of these. And make sure you check the link in the description. It goes to a Discord server where you can chat with myself and others in the community. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.